Hey, Matt Szeto here with Fish East. I'm on the muddy banks of the Shubenacadie River here in Nova Scotia. I just got off the water, was targeting striped bass all day. We got into a couple nice fish, and I thought I'd take a minute to kind of go over some popular baits that are used here on the river. By far the two most popular baits are just your swim baits or your paddle tails, and then these guys. They're like a 7-inch long curly tail grub. We use them with 1.5 ounce down to like 1/2 ounce jig heads. By far, you can see the most popular color is chartreuse. I got so many chartreuse because that's just a really great color here. Pinks are also great, and I've had success on white too. You're gonna want to run bigger jig heads at high tide, 1.5 ounce. We got Fundy tides that come into this river, the highest tides in the world, and you're gonna want something heavy to get it down to these fish. As the tide starts to slack off, I usually like to drop down and weight. The minimum that I need to get down to those fish. You don't always have to throw big stuff. Sometimes these fish will get kind of lockjaw, cold fronts. They had a heavy spawn. Sometimes they'll just go and they'll stick to bottom. Don't be scared to downsize. Instead of these big baits, go down like a 3-inch bait. Go down to your 3-inch swim baits. Use the bare minimum to get down to them, and it'll make a world of difference. For all you fly fishers, I recommend a 10 weight. It's catch and release here from May 10th to June 10th. You're going to want to get fish in fast. 10 weights are going to do the job. 8 weight at a minimum. I would use an 8 weight, but I really recommend a 9 for a 10 weight. For flies, closer minnows, deceivers, hollows, anything like that will work. And again, don't be scared to downsize. I'm going to show you the fly that caught all the fish today. I've seen a lot of people on the river throwing big 5 to 6 inch long flies. This little closer here, about 2.5 inches long, was the fly of the day. It was a tough bite today. We had to get the flies down with some sink tips and intermediate lines. That can make all the difference in the world. These fish in here get really heavy sometimes spawning. If you see that happening, I recommend taking an extra wide gap hook, like a 5/0 extra strong hook. Rig those soft plastics up, weedless. That way you're not going to get into foul hooking fish. Spin guys, get a heavy action rod. I see some guys on this river with medium action rods, and it's not fair to the fish. It's catch and release. Get them in quick, give them a good revival, and let them go on their way. If you haven't checked out the Shubenacadie River, you need to come down here and check it out. It is world class. It's muddy, but it's awesome. I'm Matt Szeto. See you guys later.